Today we're talking about Armadillidium frontetriangulum orange, a really cool little roly-poly. Hello creature lovers and welcome to the universe. Today we're talking about some cool little roly-polies in this box. And today we're doing things a little bit different. I decided to split the parts a little bit up. And we start with part one, the description. Armadillidium frontetriangulum is spread over Greece and the near Mediterranean areas around. They can grow up to 1.8 centimeters in size, and they can live up to 2 years in captivity if their conditions are perfect or nearly perfect. Part two is housing. As you can see, we house them in our standard 14-liter Isopod bins, and the substrate is the basic substrate mix. Both is linked in the description. I already made a video on both, so go check it out, but watch this until the end first. And the conditions. As they are from Mediterranean regions, they have a big temperature tolerance. You can house, as they tolerate 15 to about 30 degrees Celsius, but as always, the lower and the higher part is not recommended and they will die if you keep them too long on these temperatures. Ideal breeding temperatures about 22 to 24 degrees Celsius and humidity between 50 and 70%. To reach the humidity levels, I use a squish bottle. In reality, it's pretty simple. You need to figure out how wet or humid it is in your animal room, and then I just spray the moss on the backside of the container. And then I have these vents on the front and on the end. And I would say the humidity when it's sprayed and sprinkled is about 70%, and that drops down to about 60, 55 until the next week. And as food, we always start with two things, primary food sources. First, a little bit of white rotten wood. And the second is leaf litter. So we sprinkle a bit on the top. It's the first time they are getting leaf litter into the box besides from the setting the box up. And the second thing is fresh vegetables. My best experience are carrots, zucchini, squash and sweet potatoes. Then we go for a protein source. They don't need a lot of protein, but they do need protein. I am going with freeze-dried silkworms. You can go with any freeze-dried insects, but also with freeze-dried peas or fish flakes. And they are getting calcium, in this case grounded eggshells. We ground them by ourselves. You can also use calcium powder or cuttle bone. That's it for food. Morphs and subspecies. There are no subspecies I found, but there are a morph. As you can see, there are orange ones and there are wild types. The wild types have white and yellow speckles, but that's it. I haven't heard of any other morphs. And what you also, I'm pretty sure you want to know, how is it about breeding? They are pretty easy to breed. They have a moderate breeding rate with 20 to 50 babies per litter, and they have 2 to 3 litters a year. So it's not overcrowding massively in a short time, but they are good producers. So all in all, Armadillidium frontetriangulum is a really, really cool species to keep. They are very active also on the day. They are very, very nice to watch, and they look really, really cool. They are easy to keep. So if you want to go for it, go for it. I only can recommend them. They are great pets. That's all I can say. Have a wonderful day. Have a nice weekend, and see you in the universe. Bye bye.